Good morning, everyone, and happy Sunday. And so, as I shared last week, I was going to be a little early coming on. And so, here I am bright and early on a Sunday morning as I get ready for the baby shower. Yay! Really excited. So, I decided that we're going to pick on the fairies magic this morning. So, Fairy Whispers by Lucy Cavendish. And so it is magical messages from the realm of the enchantment. So that is the message. Those are the messages that we're going to receive today. So for anybody who's new, Rollie is my earth name, and Gigadon Migun Kwe, which means talking feather woman, is my spirit name. And I am here to share with you our weekly messages. And so I will choose 3 messages that are for the collective, for everyone, for this week. And the question is always, what do I need to know this week? And so then I disappear from all the public channels and disappear into YouTube and my private Facebook group, Mind, Body, Heart, and Soul Connection, where I will pull cards specifically for anyone who is on our weekly list. I'm going to take the list off the table in case somebody wants to be added. And so the weekly list, you just have to hashtag weekly and I will get your name added to the weekly list. And I think I covered it all. So I am going to get started and share what are our messages for this week. What's the first message that we need? We have a jumper already. So first message is... So they are cute little cards, just so that people know. And then they have the magical message on the opposite side. So this one here is the ever young. Together, when we protect the wild green world, we generate endless bounty and good fortune for all. We are the ever young, and we know the secrets of longevity, vitality, and true abundance. And I just had a really weird sound that is not my phone. So I'm not sure if client left his phone here yesterday. I'll have to go around and check. And so, but I just got a little alert that said, hey, I'm here. And so our jumper was this one here. So this one here is the fairy garden. So plant herbs and flowers, and we fairies will share our magic. We are grateful when you help the green world. As you tend your garden, you will be blessed with the wisdom that you seek. And so those are 2 of our messages for this morning. And so what is everyone doing on this wintry and almost end of January day? And so I can't believe we're already at the end of January. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. So our next message is fairy innocence. So fairy innocence is we fairies see humans suffering with shame for simply being in their bodies. Come home to yourself, sweet child, and know how very blessed we see your physical form. So this is our fairy of innocence. So that is the next fairy that we have joining us this week. And our last message for the collective, for the group, is I feel like I am on video 24/7 lately. We are doing our short little blip videos for the women's conference. So I'm introducing all of the different speakers and connecting that way. And then of course my regular times for jumping on. So I just feel like I'm in front of the camera all the time. And I will be for the next few more days. Few more weeks actually. So this is our final message. So this one here is ring the bell. So we adore chimes and bells. We have so many in fairyland. If you wish to call us in, just ring the bell 3 times. We will hear and fly to your side with an answer. So those are our weekly messages. So those are for everybody as the collective. And so from here, I'm going to say goodbye and connect with those who are inside the group for private messages and see what your message for the week is. So if you wanted to be part of the weekly messages, come in and hashtag weekly, and then come and join us inside the Mind, Body, Heart, and Soul Connection group. Anyway, I will chat later, and I should be regular time next week, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye for now. And goodbye to people on my personal list. Bye. And goodbye to people on Rollie Holistic Life and Wellness Coach page. Bye. And last but not least, people on LinkedIn. So I will chat with all of you guys later. Bye for now. And those of you who remain, which it's pretty early in the morning, I am here inside the Facebook group. So right now I've lost all of my eyeballs. So, which means that some of you may come and find me later, or it's, for some of you, it's just still way too early, and you guys will catch the replay. So, for those of you who are here, for those of you that are new to this group, and you want to be added to the weekly list, hashtag weekly, and I will add you to the weekly list. So I have a list that I start off at the beginning of the year, so a couple of times a year. So probably another time, probably at summertime, I will probably reset my list. And so for those of you who've been on the list and you're like, hey, first time I've had a chance to come and check in and see where we're at with messages, and that's one of the reasons why, is that we want to be able to have and carry that fresh energy, so that we're not carrying that stagnant energy. And I don't mean that you are stagnant specifically, but just in terms of like people who are no longer watching and no longer, this is not part of where they're at right now, is that we just start fresh. And so I am going to move on to the very first person whose message I'm pulling this morning is Jennifer. So Jen, your message is Fairy Protector. Fairy Protection. So you have Fairy Protection. Bon matin, comment ça va? I don't know who it is. So it is, we cherish and protect we cherish and protect and heal our friend. Apparently I can't speak this morning, Jen. So we cherish and protect and heal our friends, the animals. We watch over them and we see how much you love them too. This alliance between our worlds helps us grow strong. So that is a reminder. And so for anybody who does not know, Jen is an animal groomer. Bonjour, Melissa. Can't see the StreamYard, like weird. And so so she's an animal groomer, and she also teaches others to be able to do that. So lots of strong connections with the fairies because of that connection. And so, but I'm sure that you have lots of strong connections with the fairies even still, because you're just an amazing human. So the next person is Kelly. Good morning, Kelly. Melissa, are you? No, you're not. Do you want to be re-added to the list? So, because I can add you to the weekly list if you want me to add you to the weekly list. Fairy Protection. So you've got Fairy Protection as well. So we cherish and protect and heal our friends, the animals. We watch over them and we say how much that you love them too. This alliance between our worlds helps us grow strong. Okay, Melissa is re-added. So next we have Francine. Francine is normally on when I'm on time, but she's not on right now. She's busy tending to her world. Elemental magic is your message, Francine. So we fairies are of the elements as you are. Connect with the earth, the air, the water, and the fire this day. And the fifth element is spirit. Ignite the natural magic within. Oh, there she is. Speaking of Francine, that was your message, Francine. You were right there, right on time, so I'm not sure if you heard it. So next is Cindy. And it's a good thing that nobody was standing in front of me, because I just sprayed that from excitement, from having you join us in. So Cindy's next. And Cindy has a jumper. Awesome. So Cindy, your message is Fairy Star. So Fairy Star is we love the 7-pointed star, a symbol of our wings, and not quite human form. Draw our star, and we will come flying through the center, eager to share your joy, wonder, and wisdom with you. And Fairy Joy was your jumper. And it says, you worry so, sweet one, about being good, polite, and even proper. Heed our message. You were born to have fun and take pleasure in this life. Enjoy yourself. That is a fairy command. So those are your messages, Cindy. So next we have Melanie. So how's everybody doing on this? I haven't been outside, so I'm not sure. Yesterday was really cold, so I'm not sure what it's like today. I haven't been outside yet. But I have to get ready for the baby shower. Baby shower. Super excited to see all the things, all the goodies that they're going to be getting for the baby. So exciting. And soon we're going to paint the room, the crib, and dresser, and everything is finally in. So we're going to get to do that. -5. Oh, I guess I shouldn't have asked. That means it's like super cold. So, but I have to go get the car loaded up shortly. And so, Melanie, this is your message. Melanie is fairy faith. We see your heart and it is pure and innocent. Remember, you have the power to believe in yourself, just as we believe in you. Have faith, for we have faith in you. So that is your message, Melanie. So, with all the traveling and all the craziness, I didn't get to jump on this week for Talk Back Thursday. Oh my goodness. Melissa, you have like 2 jumpers already. So I will be back on this Thursday. But by the time that I got back from traveling, it was like, oh, this is just, I've got to finish making dinner and all that other fun stuff. So I didn't get to Talk Back Thursday this week. So I will be this coming day. My mama is going to have surgery. So right now she's tending to her hand because they went in through the hand. So she's not allowed to use it for, I think she was 5 days. But today for the shower, she has to stand back and watch everybody. So that's going to be tough. But otherwise, she's doing well. And but yeah, so she's going to have heart surgery. So we will wait and see how that goes. So Melissa, this is your first message. So fairy healing. So we bring healing to those who respect the land and its wisdom, delight in the blessings of the earth, and we will tend to you with reverence. The answer lies in the love of the earth. Didn't you get something about earth, Melissa? So connecting to the earth. Can't remember if you got something to do with the earth. And so this is your other message. So it says, open your heart, live from your heart, and the world changes. Heart space is the energy of nature. Expand yours with time in the wild green world. We will find you there beneath the song of the leaves. So again, another earth message. Good morning, Diane. Scary darn, I was praying for a better outcome. Well, it's not a bad outcome. She has to have surgery, so she's going to be good. And yeah, so this is your last message. So reawaken the magic. So we fairies fade from the sight of those who deny us. Fantasy is, in truth, the old wisdom. Trust that you can see and reawaken the magic. Believe, and intuitive answers will arise. So those are your messages, Melissa. So next we have Sherry. So good morning, Sherry. But the surgeons know what they're doing. So if they know what they're doing, they know what it is. Bienvenue, Melissa. Yeah, so they know what they're doing. We have good surgeons in Sudbury, so they will figure it out and fix her all up. In the meantime, she needs to slow down. It's a message of slowing down. So, but she does like to help and doing these events, but she can't use her hand today. So, because she can't do any lifting. But she can play with the kids. She can hang out and do other stuff. She can give people orders. So, Sherry, your message is fairy gratitude. So you make so many people happy, and you make we fairies happy too. We see all your acts of kindness, and everyone has made a difference. You have made the world better. So that's a reminder that you have an impact. Ladybird magical. So I always think that that's kind of cool, because ladybirds, like, we call them ladybugs. Does anybody else call them ladybirds? So ladybugs are the little red bugs that have like the little polka dots, and they fly around. And so all of the magical cards or books that I read always refer to them as ladybirds. We call them ladybugs. So just kind of curious for anybody else. So yeah, that's going to be tough not doing all. Time for her to eat cake and enjoy it. Yep, absolutely. So your other message was the ladybird magic. So we send you the energy of the ladybirds who fly between the worlds of the humans and the fae. Whisper a wish, and the fairy queen will be sure to grant your heart's desire. So that is your message. Those are your messages. And so Angie is next. So last week, I don't know if I missed anybody else, but I missed Sabrina. And she went back twice because I did mention her name, but then I didn't pull her card. So if ever that happens, then just shoot me a message, because sometimes I get distracted by people's comments and then I forget to come back, or I get to do something else. And sometimes there's a reason for that. And so I do believe that there was a reason for Sabrina's. But if ever that happens, that you're on the list, and especially if I've mentioned you, then it's like, hey, what about me? What's going on? So because there may be some other reason why we need to, why it needed to be skipped over. I don't know. So this next message is for Angie. So fairy star. So you have the fairy star. So we love the 7-pointed star, a symbol of our wings and not quite human form. Draw our star, and we will come flying through the center, eager to share joy, wonder, and wisdom with you. So that happened to you too last week. I'm so sorry, Diane. So yeah, sometimes it happens. I don't know why, and I don't know what the reason was. And so for Sabrina, I did know what the reason was. So she and I had another session afterwards. So she ended up with lots more messages. So yeah. So I didn't know at the time why. It just ended up that she ended up with lots of extra messages than she would have normally gotten for whatever reason, but she didn't get them on the live call. So Mary Ann, your message is weaving energies. So weaving energies is your message. So we see your spirit shining through the form of your body. We see the interplay of energies that weave together, making you. We help weave these energies to heal and help you. So that is your message. So next we have Diane Linden, who ended up being missed last week. But like I said, if ever that happens, just shoot me a message or comment on the video, and whatever it is that I'm supposed to do at that point, I will get to be guided into whatever message that I'm supposed to give you at that particular point. And maybe it's going to be an oops, I'm sorry. Who knows? I have no clue. I don't know why, where, or when. And I just trust that these things happen. And part of it is my flightiness of being distracted, but it is what it is. And so reawaken the magic. So we fairies fade from sight of those who deny us. Fantasy is in truth the old wisdom. Trust that you can see us and reawaken the magic. Believe, and intuitive answers will arise. And I know that I get those kinds of messages when I'm just kind of disconnected from spirit, whatever that spirit realm is whether it's fairies or whether it's whatever those are, is sometimes we just disconnect because world comes around us. And I don't know if that's what's going on with you, Diane, but the world just comes around and just kind of takes over. So that's that's that message. So Kimberly, and I'm not saying Kim, I didn't do it. So poor Kim, every time that I go to say her name, Kimberly, because just a force of habit when you see somebody whose name is Kim, that or Kimberly, that you shorten it to Kim, but she should not be shortened. So she is Kimberly. So growing the connection. So when you grow plants inside, we can enter your world and share insights with you. Leave a little space about the plant so we can gift you little treasures and signs from time to magical time. I love that. Huh. I'm going to actually look this one back up again after because I think I need to connect with this one. So I'm going to, maybe they can help me replenish my plants that I have not looked after so well. So you caught up with me. Awesome. Okay, so the next message is for Sabrina. So Sabrina's message is fairy gratitude. So Sabrina, you've got fairy gratitude this morning. So you make so many people happy, and you make we fairies happy too. We see all of your acts of kindness, and everyone has made a difference. You have made the world better. So that is your message, Sabrina. And so Christine, who is wear somewhere warm. She's going to be on a beach probably soon if she's not already. While we stay in our minus 25 weather, we're definitely thinking about you. She's probably not thinking about us, and she's probably not even going to come and look at this message. We'll see. Fairy offerings is your message. So we adore offerings, a little cream, a sprinkle of cake, time for nature. As you do this, we will draw closer and closer until we can whisper our guidance as our lives joyfully interweave. Christine is where the sun is shining and where it's hot. We are here in this minus 25 weather. I'm so jealous. Getting a nice tan, right? Swimming in the ocean. And last but not least is Marguerite. So Marguerite's message is open your heart. So live from your heart and the world changes. Heart space is the energy of nature. Expand yours with time in the wild green world. We will find you there beneath the songs of the leaves. So that is your message, Marguerite. So those are our messages for this morning. And so I will be back on, and I should be on at normal time. Actually, let me just go and check my calendar. Maybe I won't check my calendar because apparently my calendar got closed. I've had lots of funny things happening with my calendar. So next week is, my son's birthday. So we will be going to have dinner next Sunday. And it is also the full moon. So full moon and my son's birthday. And so I will be on at my normal time next week. So I will be here, not early, but I will be fashionably on time. Anyway, I will chat with all of you guys later and have a fabulous day. Bye for now.